Eastern Whitman and Latah counties, we are dealing with some flooding issues. Here's some video from earlier this evening from Mike Thompson on the University of Idaho on some of the rain causing problems with urban flooding. There is an urban and small stream flood advisory in effect for the Moscow and Pullman area. Here's a photo from Marilyn Heckendorn of Paradise Creek behind Mountain View Park. You can see the bike path right there running very high. There is a flood warning in effect for Paradise Creek. Here are some of the 24-hour precipitation totals that we are dealing with this recent round of weather. 86/100ths of an inch and the Moscow Pullman Airport, Spokane International Airport. This is the 24-hour period from 5 o'clock last night until 5 o'clock this evening. A little over a ½ inch at the airport in Spokane, 42/100ths in Deer Park, and 38/100ths in Lewiston. We're adding to some of those totals on our Doppler radar right now. Some of the heaviest rain we are finding from Kootenai up through Bonner County, and that is slipping to the south. We are seeing fewer lightning strikes on the map. We had a little bit of thunderstorm activity earlier this afternoon. That seems to be coming to an end. The general trend is toward drying conditions in the overnight. Then we'll get a little bit of a break with more wet weather coming in tomorrow evening. Here's some flooding safety tips. Saw a lot of video of people driving through that standing water. And in general, the safety tip is turn around, don't drown, do not drive through standing water. But in 6 inches of water, a person can be swept away. A foot of water, a car or an SUV can be swept away. 18 inches of water, a large vehicle can be swept away. Serious stuff that we don't have to deal with very often, so it may not be a safety tip that we get drilled into our heads like they do in other parts of the country, but definitely heed those warnings. So there is a flood watch and advisory for the Moscow and Pullman area. A warning for the Palouse River at Potlatch, and also a warning for Paradise Creek through tomorrow morning. Then we'll get a little bit of a break, but boy, there's a lot more wet weather in the 7-day forecast. Tomorrow, dry for most of the day, then the showers come in tomorrow night. Wet through Thursday morning, then a few showers on Thursday. Friday mostly dry, but I still think we could get a sprinkle or two. More wet weather ahead for the weekend. Maybe a break on Monday, but a very active weather pattern for the next 7 days. We will be keeping a very close eye on that flooding situation. Keith?
Thank you, Kris.